Hello everybody, would you be able to find out number of squares in these mixed diagrams maybe in 10 and 15 seconds? If not, then let us solve them all. But I recommend you to watch the first two videos in this series so that you have a better understanding in order to find out number of squares. Having said that, my name is Amit and I welcome you to aptitude360.online, and let us find out how many squares are there in these three diagrams. This is the very first one out here. What do you think is going to be the number of squares here? I am going to be starting with the very smaller one. So this is what I am talking about. How many squares do you see here? You have total of 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 and this bigger one over here. How many squares are we having? We are having a total of 5 squares. And what if you will have to find out number of squares over here in this dimension probably. So can you see that there will be another 5 squares, 1 and then 2, and this is the third one and the fourth one, this is the fifth one, right? So how many additional squares are we having? We are having additional 5 squares. And how about the other ones? Can we say that we have got this diagram out here? So can we say that we have again a total of 5 triangles, 5 squares, 1 and then 2, and this is the third one and this is the fourth one, and in total how many squares are we having? We are having a total of another 5 squares. So in total we will be having 15 squares in this problem. That's pretty simple to identify. There is no formula, there is no shortcut. All that you have to do, you have to have an observant eye to solve these kind of problems. I am going to be solving the second problem in this series. Now this is where we can use the shortcuts that we have learned in the very first video of this series, where rows and columns, both of them are same. Before you do that, pause the video, try to figure it out on your own and come back and we will be doing it together. But by the way, how many squares are going to be there? I suppose either the answer is this or this, I don't know. We will have to figure it out. How about if I take this diagram out here, this one. So what have we learned is, in the very first video we have learned that there are 3 rows and 3 columns, and hence the number of squares in this particular case will be nothing but 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square is equal to, so there will be a total of 14 squares. How those 14 squares are going to be there in this diagram, if you have not seen that, watch the first video, but then I will be doing it for you once again. 1, 2 and then 3, now 3 and then 3 and then 3, so there are 9 squares, and then you have got this one, 1 and then 2, and this is the third one and the fourth one, so another 4, so this is 9 plus 4, and this bigger one out here which is additional 1, so in total you have got 9 squares, right? So we have got 14 squares out here. After 14 we should continue with our quest. So this is another 1, 2, 3 and then 4. So we have got 14 plus 4, which is 18. So how many squares do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 14 from here, in total 18. Not only 18 are going to be there, there are more. How about this one? 1 and then 2 and then this one and then this one, so we have another 4. So in total we are having, as of now, 22. Are we getting why are we having those 4 additional squares out here? 1 and then 2, and this one is the third one and this one is the fourth one. In total we are having a total of 4 squares. How about now what we should do? This is what we can do out here. Do you see this one, this? Is it additional? And then this one, and this one, and probably this one. So in total you're having 4 more squares, so that becomes 24 plus 4, which is 26. Now how about this bigger one? Don't you think that this is also a square? So in total, how many squares are we going to be having? We are going to be having a total of 27 squares. Now this is the question that they might ask you in the examination. So you need to know some possible shortcuts. At the same time, you have to have a vigilant eye so that you can find out number of squares over here, right? I hope that you have understood this. Let us find out number of squares in the last problem of the video. Pause it, figure it out on your own, and see if you're getting the right answer. How many squares are there? Probably this is the smallest one. 1, then 2, and then 3, and this one is the 4th one, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So there are 8 smaller ones, right? How about this one? This is the bigger one. 2 cross 2, 1, and then 2, and then this is the 3rd one. So in total you will be having 3 more such squares. But we don't have to stop here. What we have to do, we have to find out some more. How do we do that? Now see this. Don't you think that this is also a square? This one, 1, and then 2, and then 3, and this is the 4th one, this is the 5th one, 6th and 7th, this is 8th and 9th, and then this is the 10th one. So there are 10 more. There are 10 more squares of this dimension. What did I say is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th, and this is the 10th one, right? Now do we have some more? How about finding out number of squares? I will change the color. How about this one right here? 1, do you see this? 1, and then this is the 2nd one, and then this is the 3rd one. So you will have to add these 3. So in total we have got 11 plus 13. So number of squares in this diagram is nothing but 24. I hope that you're getting the right answer. So this is how we have completed our 3 videos in number of square series. We will be doing more and more and more. All that you have to do is to subscribe this channel, press the bell icon, and talk to your friends about this kind of this channel. And if you have some comments to make, if you want us to do something for you, then probably go and put your comments in the comment box, and probably one of us will be responding. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye and take care.